Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at InfoComm 2017. One of the things I like to do is discover really cool new products and new technologies, and I found something really interesting that I didn't even know about. And I somehow nabbed the founder and CEO, Nashir Samanami. Did I do okay with that?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, so Nashir, how did you get, well, first of all, let's talk about it. The company's name is Quirk Logic, Q-U-I-R-K Logic, and this is the product here, right? And until you really kind of realize what this is, to you it might just look like a poster hanging on a wall, but this is an e-ink display that is for ideation, collaboration, right?
Absolutely. In fact, it's the largest screen in the world on a battery, which makes it fully portable. You can, you know, the most of the experiences that people actually have today is that when they're actually ideating, they're anchored to a certain point. You know, the devices are anchored to a wall, or they're chained to a wire. And so it forces you to actually ideate in a specific location. This product, Quilla, is actually designed to be completely mobile, and you can remove it off the wall, take it anywhere you want to. It's on a battery. You can keep running it for about 18 hours. And
I'm going to demonstrate that in just a second, but I want to get back to this. I want to come back to that in just a second. So this is e-ink technology, which is, if you may be familiar with, like the Kindle, right? It's probably the most popular consumer product that uses that type of technology. So what happens is this screen here, this is actually an electronic screen. That's not using the battery right now because nothing's happening. It only uses the battery when something happens. So when you switch screens, I don't have a pen. There's normally a pen here, or if you do anything, there you go. But I can actually write on this if I had the pen. I don't have the pen with me because somebody stole the pen out of here. And I write on this. This is a true ideation product for collaboration, right? And so, as you said, I can be anywhere I want to be, and I can do anything I want to do. Now I've got the wrong color selected. There you go.
Easy enough to fix. Very easy to fix. Just get the menu come up and pick your color, and you're ready to go.
Right. So, literally, this is, you know, a collaboration board, right? Except there's one key feature here, and I'm going to ask you to hold my microphone.
Sure.
You can
Bottom up. Just lift it up from the top. Slide it up.
slide up.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't practice this. I'm gonna let you do it.
Sure.
Because it's got a little lip on there that I can't get it off of. There you go.
It's on a stand that actually is built for this purpose, and so it goes on and off very easily.
I tried to do that, but I didn't see this little lip here at the top. But as Nashir said, you can literally put this anywhere you want it to be, so you don't have to collaborate only at the front of the room. You can be wherever you want to be in the room. Now, how did you get the idea for this? Because there's a lot of, I mean, like let's face it. Around this show floor, there's probably 20 or 30 manufacturers of flat panels that can be mounted portrait or in a portrait mode like this, and they're whiteboarding, right? So how did you get the idea for this, and how you think you're going to compete with it?
Very interesting. So let me actually just kind of run you through that thought process. With our previous company, Illuminate, we actually did collaboration technologies for education, and we had 4,000 clients, and 30% of our clients were actually corporate clients. Every time we walked into a corporate boardroom, even ones that had spent $100,000, $200,000, we noticed something very unique, and that is that even in those rooms, people tended to actually gravitate towards the physical whiteboards and the flip charts.
Yeah, I do it too.
Yeah, and so everybody did that in every room, and so we started to ask the question, what's going on here? And we realized that actually the creative process, the real-time ideation process, actually is a very fluid process, and technology tends to actually get in the way of that. And these analog objects are walk up and use ready that don't require training, and people just walk up to them and start to brainstorm in a way that technology sometimes doesn't enable. And so what we had to do was, once we started to understand that, we went looking for the right kind of hardware that could actually capture the essence of walk up and use. Right. And we found that all of the LCD-based and projector-based devices required a bit of a startup, setup process, and it wasn't fluid enough to actually allow this creative ideation process to actually unfold in real time. And so we went looking for hardware. The only hardware that we found that could enable that kind of walk up and use was the e-ink screens. And so we've been working for the last 3.5 years with e-ink to actually develop the world's largest 42-inch e-ink screens. And then we combined that into a product called Quilla, and then with our collaboration experience, we've taken the complexity of the collaboration and hidden it back into the background so that people can just focus on the engagement and not on the technology. The technology just fades into the background.
Right, and so you walk up and use it just like you'd use a flip chart. But the cool thing is, because it is electronic, you're able to save everything you've done. So you have a record of everything, and you're able to you can write on top. It's just like a whiteboard, right? But except it's e-ink technology, so it's battery operated.
And it's got the full power of digital. So now, because it's digital, you can actually do wonderful things like scaling and minimizing, and you've got a virtual surface with a virtual canvas, and each one of the Quillas are smart enough to connect with another one if it's sitting next to it. And so you can even get virtual surfaces that actually span multiple devices.
I'm going to ask our videographer to turn the camera that way and show the 4 that are connected together. This will be a typical sort of conference room application where you're actually connecting them together, and they're actually like one large surface, or independent surfaces, and they're virtual surfaces.
Right, absolutely. In fact, Ken, can you actually bring up, can you span and bring up an object that actually spans all of the devices? See how quickly he takes it from a single device to a multi-connected device that actually spans the entire surface. So you'll see that happening very quickly. He's going to take that image, and he's going to now use the entire surface to actually show that image. And he went instantaneously from a single device use to a 4 device use, all in one step.
Right, and you don't need a video wall processor to do that. You don't need extra cabling or anything like that. This is all done in real time. And remember, the whole thing is battery operated. So how long do these things run on one charge?
If you take it off the wall and you move it around, it'll keep running for about 18 hours.
Yeah, 18 hours is definitely long. I don't want to be in a meeting that's longer than 18 hours.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to.
So when it's mounted to the wall, that little clip that I noticed had some electronics in there, that's providing power and network. It's
providing power and network so that you don't have to have ugly wires sticking all over the place. And as soon as you put it back on its home, it's charging itself. So the next time you want to move it around, it's a beautiful day outside and you want to go out in the sun and continue to ideate and brainstorm, you can go take the device outside. And
that's another good point, because e-ink is just as bright outside as it is inside. Okay, I am not going down without a fight. I am taking this thing off the wall one way or the other. So you're going to walk me through this. So hold this microphone.
Okay.
Now, what did I do wrong?
Okay, so pull out the bottom first.
All right.
Yeah, and then now lift and raise it up. So it's just go straight up. Yeah, just go straight up. There's a clamp at the top that you just have to. There you go.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Well, the first time you do it, it just takes a little bit of getting used to, because there's a special holder at the end, so the device actually doesn't fall down. But once you've done it once, you'll know exactly what to do with it. You just have to insert it back into those grooves at the top.
I was not going down without a fight. You realize that, right?
I see that. Yeah.
But seriously, this thing is very light, and it is truly e-ink. This is a great product, great technology. This is really creative. I noticed that you have a little stand right there, a portable stand.
Yeah, that's a prototype stand, and the idea is that we're going to lighten up that stand and put it on wheels so that you can actually take the device off of its base, wall mount, and put it onto the portable stand and just drag it around anywhere in the office.
All right, QuirkLogic.com. That's Quirk with a Q. QuirkLogic.com. I love the name of the company. It's another Canadian company. Great products, great ideation coming out of the Canadian, the world of Canada. I think you're Canadian, aren't you?
We are Canadian, but we've got a very strong presence in the U.S. as well.
Yes, no, but we have some phenomenal technologies that have come out of Canada. I was just congratulating you and that base that you have there. And QuirkLogic, Quilla is the name of the product. This is the first product that you've come out with. Is it shipping now, by the way?
It is shipping in July.
Shipping in July, so we're 1 month away. QuirkLogic.com. Nashira, thank you very much for doing this.
Thanks, Gary.
I appreciate it. I didn't embarrass myself too bad, did I? All right, so you can see all the rest of our videos at ravepubs.com. Of course, we actually went and shot individual product videos to explain the technologies that are here. And all you have to do is type in Quirk, Q-U-I-R-K, in the video search window, and you can see all the videos we shot today. Thanks a lot.